Hello, my name is Tanitha, and I'm super excited to share a couple Pure-fume blends with you today. Um, so these rollers are an excellent swap for something like a perfume with synthetic fragrances. I'm not going to go too into detail, but I definitely recommend sort of looking up why you might want to avoid synthetic fragrances. And it's a great reason to make blends such as these. These two blends that I picked specifically for a couple reasons. One, they're great for gifting. They smell really good, and they're not blends that contain oils that some people maybe aren't huge fans of. So they're pretty neutral, pretty likable to most people. So they're great for gifts, and they're also great at this sort of darker and dreary, more dreary time of year, maybe especially this year. So they're also great pick-me-up. So that's why I picked these two blends. So we're just going to dive right in. The first blend we're going to make is called Sunshine in My Pocket. So I am going to start with bergamot. So we're going to do 8 drops. Bergamot is extremely uplifting and it smells absolutely beautiful. Wild orange, we're going to do 3 drops. And I find wild orange is one of those oils that it's hard to inhale it without smiling. I like to get my kids to smell it when they're having fits, and it often helps snap them out of it, and it works the same for me. So we're going to do 2 drops of lemon. Oh, that was more like 3 or 4. And then we're going to do 3 drops of grapefruit. So citrus oils are super uplifting for your mood. They smell amazing. You sort of feel like you're on vacation sometimes, like maybe somewhere tropical with fresh citrus trees nearby, which I love. And then I've just topped it with fractionated coconut oil. So you can use another carrier oil. There's sweet almond oil. Some people have other oils they prefer. I just stick with fractionated coconut oil. I find it easy to work with, and it has yet to let me down. So once you have everything in the bottle, you just put sorry, I didn't even show you that part. Sorry if you're new. If you're not new, you already are familiar. So you just replace the cap. So you put it in and give it a nice hard press to make sure it's right all the way in there. And then you just put the cap on, and I give it a little swirl, sort of just like that. And then it's basically ready to go. So for this one in particular, I like to use it on my wrists, on the back of my neck, and behind my ears, and that so I can get like a good whiff of it. And then just a note on safety. This is pretty well diluted, so may or may not be a huge concern, but all of these oils are very photosensitive, so they can cause a reaction if you're directly in UV rays. So if you're going to use this oil, make sure you're not going to be in direct sunlight. I live in Canada, and we don't really have to worry about that from about October to April. So in the summer, I would put an oil like this on my feet, or I would just use it aromatically. So I just smell it. You still get a big mood boost and the uplifting effects. So those are some other ideas. And if you live somewhere that's sunny all year long, 1, I'm jealous, and 2, just be mindful of the citrus oils. All right, so the second blend we're going to make is called Rise and Shine. So we have a bit of a theme here with sunshine. Something we all need a little more of maybe at this time of year. So this is a blend that is amazing for confidence, boosting, maybe like you need a little pick-me-up for motivation, but it's also got a couple oils that are great for grounding. So I find it's a great balance between like the ups and the lows. And yeah, it's been one of my favorite blends. This is an adaptation because it used to be with white fir. But it's been one of my favorite blends for almost 5 years, I guess, since just shortly after I started, I kind of came up with this blend, and I've been using it a lot ever since. So first we have frankincense. So we're going to do 3 drops of frankincense. So this is an oil that not only is grounding, but it's also an enhancer. So when you put it in a blend, it enhances the benefits of the other oils that it is blended with, which is really cool. So Elevation, that is the joyful blend. It smells so good, and it's got some really amazing oils like Melissa in it. And yeah, it's perfect perfect for perfume. It smells so good. So we're going to do 4 drops of elevation. And then we're going to do 2 drops of black spruce. So I love tree oils. I often will put like a drop or 2 even like on my shirt so I can smell it all the time. I'm not big into diffuser jewelry just because in general I don't wear a ton of jewelry, so even just a drop on my shirt is awesome. Sorry, this one's almost out. I forgot to check. Definitely got 2 drops in there. So I'm just going to go right from the bottle. So I'm going to do it slowly so I don't do too many drops. So if you think of trees and their roots, oils like spruce are very grounding. They kind of keep you anchored. And they just smell so good. I love them. And they also have sort of those respiratory benefits, which is great. So I'm going to do 5 drops of grapefruit. So I picked the grapefruit specifically to go in this blend because it is a great confidence booster. It's great to sort of help with your self-love and all sorts of good things that you need, or I need, to be productive. And so that's why I picked these oils. And again, just top with fractionated coconut oil, and then replace the cap and put the lid on and mix it up. So this one I like to do on my wrists as well. It's also great over your heart. So when we say that, we mean sort of like above your heart, all over. And this is another great way to sort of self-diffuse. So just from your body heat, there will be more. You'll get the aromatic benefit. You'll be able to smell it really well behind your ears, and sort of to accentuate the grounding effect, you can actually put it on your lower back, which I really love to do as well. So thanks for joining me. Another little tip, if you are into that kind of thing, some people just like to slap a little sticker on it with the name. That's great. Always find it fun to like find some fun stickers or decals to put it on. And it sort of just helps with that, like that mood boost when you put it on. It just, I don't know, just gives me a little extra smile. So that's another option as well. So I hope you've enjoyed these, and I hope whoever you gift them to love them as much as I do.